中国共産党のスパイ気球を撃墜した後、バイデン大統領はアメリカは競争を望むが、衝突は望まないと発言した。このことはアメリカが中国共産党のやりたい放題を容認していることを意味し、アメリカは紛争を避けるために最善の努力をすることになるので、その意味するところは大きい。詳しくは VTR その1をご覧ください。
Gordon, I want to get your reaction to what Trent just said. It was really powerful. Just a little bit ago, a few minutes ago, he's there at the Munich conference. He was saying that China's top diplomat basically said the whole balloon saga and what the shoot down of that balloon, quote, was an absurd and hysterical decision. What's your reaction?
Well, the Chinese are going to maintain a very tough front on this. And it's probably the rhetoric is going to be ramped up. And they're going to do that because they want to get the Biden administration to back down. Now, just remember, the context of this is that, of course, the Chinese violated our sovereignty, probably committed an act of war. And yes, it's in their interest to damp down tensions. But it's not in our interest to do that. It's in our interest to sound the alarm because while China is doing this, Xi Jinping, the Chinese ruler, is preparing Chinese society, both military and civilian, for war. And Biden needs to increase the temperature because he needs to tell the American people we have to mobilize to defend ourselves, our friends, and our allies.
Although, you know, it's interesting, exactly to your point, Gordon, it's been fascinating to see because when President Biden came out, his statement was, you know, we want competition, we don't want conflict. It was like, that's it. And then just a little bit ago, Vice President Harris also came out and said the balloon incident wasn't helpful. I'm thinking that is all our president and vice president have said after there was a spy balloon that hovered across America for 8 days, surveilling secret military sites. Were you astounded at sort of the lack of even strong rhetoric coming from our leadership?
Well, certainly, I thought that the president's comments and the vice president's were inappropriate, but I'm not astounded because that's the way they approach China. They're always trying to lower the temperature after Chinese provocations. And the reason why this is so impactful is because it says to the Chinese they can do whatever they want, and the U.S. will try to, quote unquote, avoid conflict. Well, yeah, of course, nobody wants conflict with China, but the best way to get to conflict is to be intimidated. And that's exactly what we have heard from this administration after the shoot down.